Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wall-Ennis Gymnasium on the campus of the Innovation Academy here in Smithfield, North Carolina, for today's matchup between the Johnston Community College Jaguars, JCC, back at home in Smithfield, as they will match up today with the Mid-Atlantic Christian Mustangs. I am Craig Green, your play-by-play commentator. Thank you so much for joining us this evening right here in Smithfield for another episode of JCC basketball. Previously on Jaguars B-ball, they traveled to Lewisburg and played against Lewisburg College. Not the best showing for the Jaguars, as they were taken down to defeat by Lewisburg by a score of 90-58. And in that ball game, for JCC, they had plenty of players who contributed. Right now, they're looking to get off this losing streak that they are currently on right now. JCC at 0-6 on the season, looking to get their first win, and got a good opportunity to do that here tonight against MacU. MacU coming in, and they are led by head coach Jeffrey Wellens Sr. They're suiting up 7 players tonight and looking to see if 7 will equal heaven for them. And can they pull off the upset here on the road, 2.5 hours away from home, traveling all the way from Elizabeth City here to Smithfield in Johnston County, trying to get a win here tonight. We are just moments away from the tip, and we'll bring you all the action here tonight right here on Jaguars YouTube channel. Thank you again for joining us, everybody from Smithfield to Selma to Raleigh, all the way to Elizabeth City. We appreciate your time, your energy, and your patience. All right, just a couple more minutes until we get this thing going here. And some keys to the ball game for JCC. I think for the Jags tonight, it's going to be very imperative for them to, again, get off to a hot start fast. Do not let the size of MacU interrupt their game plan. And you want to see some of the more athletic players out there. Jamal Miller is one of them, leading the way underneath alongside James Hemby. These are 2 players who can do some damage in the paint. Michael Boone as well. And looking forward to seeing what the Mustangs can show here tonight against JCC. Again, they're traveling from 2.5 hours away, a short roster here of 7 players. But again, for Jeffrey Wellens Sr., he is a vet in this game, and don't want to underestimate the numbers game, despite it being in favor of JCC. Again, they're going to be bringing their A game here, and the Jaguars are looking to get win number 1 here and put a crooked number in that W column for JCC. Currently, the Jaguars are currently averaging 66.7 points per game. They shoot 41.5% from the field. They are 35% from three-point range. And free throw line has been a struggle for the Jags. They're shooting only 56% from the line. And they're going to need more than 27 rebounds per game tonight. They're going to need to go above their average if they're going to want to defeat MacU in this ball game. Got folks still making their way inside the gym for today's ball game. And again, a hot Friday night for basketball action right here in Johnston County. Johnston Community College, led by Lloyd Wheeler in his 2nd season, assisted by Coach K, Kemion Feely. Jags looking to improve game by game, step by step. That's what they've been doing here. It's been a tough going for JCC the first month and some change of the season. Again, playing on the road, 4 straight games to start the season in November at Southwest Virginia, at Virginia Peninsula, at Davidson-Davie, and then at Forsyth Technical College, who is off to a blazing start in NJCAA Region 10. Then also they played their first game at home here last Saturday against Central Carolina Community College. That was a loss to Central Carolina, to the Cougars, by a score of 79-64. And again, they're coming off of a contest just this past Tuesday in Lewisburg at Lewisburg College, where they were defeated by a score of 90-58. And we are just about ready for tip-off and national anthem and starting introductions. And we'll be back with the tip-off of today's game in just a couple of moments. This is JCC Jaguars basketball live on the JCC YouTube channel. All right, welcome back to Smithfield, North Carolina. Starting lineups have been introduced to the crowd For Mac U, Dontrell Lee, Tyrone Ruffin Jr., number 2, Jaden Skinner, number 10, Sincere Petty, and number 25, Keenan Iseli, led by Jeffrey Wellens Jr. All right, we are live for action. Step back, three-pointer, nothing but air that time for Skinner. And again, starting lineup for JCC, James Hemby, Nate Jackson, Cardell West, Carson Leafite, and Michael Boone, led by head coach Lloyd Wheeler. JCC going left to right. They've got the basketball now. That's West. West off the glass, no. Hemby tried to get the offensive board, but it was stolen away from Petty. And now Dontrell Lee will lead the offense for Mac U. Ruffin looking for somewhere to go. Three-pointer in the corner by Iseli. Too flat. Offensive board for Mac U in the hands of Ruffin. And now Skinner for three. Too short. Rebound to Boone. And now here comes JCC. And ball trickled out of bounds. It is a turnover. All right, just a minute and a half into today's ball game. Still no score. Again, thanks for joining us here live in Smithfield. Dontrell Lee will lead the offense for the Mac U Mustangs. Petty is going to give it back to Lee. Skinner flashing inside, and now a three-point attempt from the corner for Petty, and it's good. Sincere Petty gets the scoring started for the Mustangs and breaks the ice here. It is 3-0 in favor of Mac U. JCC working the ball around the horn. And stolen away. Here comes Lee with the basketball. Kicking it out now to Skinner. Skinner, jump step in the paint. No. Look at the athleticism of Hemby to jump up and get that board. Carson Leafite will run the point now for JCC. Step back. Long two-pointer. A long two by Leafite. And 2 points for Leafite, and JCC trails by a singleton to get us started here. And ball stolen away, but then a travel that time called on Jackson as Jackson took a couple steps up the court. Again, still early on in this ball game. Trap over there by JCC, and now it's in the hands of Skinner. Back to Lee. Lee under the basket, fouled. And that foul will go against Boone. Boone with his first. And going to the line will be Dontrell Lee for two, looking to increase the lead for Mac U. That one too strong for Lee. And Mac U traveled 2.5 hours to come here today for today's ball game. And right now they have the lead by 2 points, about 3 minutes into this first half. Jackson looking for somewhere to go. It's in the hands of Hemby. Hemby loses it. Turnover. Here comes MacU, and then a foul in the backcourt. And that foul will go against Jackson. Jackson's first. And inbound now, MacU again looking to increase their lead. Up by 2 early on. Good pass in the corner there. Inside shot blocked from behind by Boone. 18 on the shot clock. MacU stays with it. Another block that time. This one is blocked by West. Here comes JCC. Jackson off the glass, Nate Jackson. And JCC levels it up at 4. 3.5 gone. Petty inside the Ruffin. Ruffin harassed by 2 Jaguars. Pass to absolutely nobody, a turnover, and JCC will take it back. Again, early on in this game, not quite 4 minutes in, JCC and MacU level at 4 apiece. Slow start for the Jaguars. Jackson working his way into the paint. Shot partially blocked. Jackson takes a tumble, but he was fouled on the way down. And foul is going to go against Skinner. A correction, it will go against Iselli. Iselli with his first. And Jackson knocks down the freebie. And JCC looking for their first win of the season here, 0-6 to get things started. Second free throw is good. Jackson with 4 of the points for JCC of the 6. Cross-court pass that time. It's going to be Petty for 3, air ball. Leafite with the rebound. Leafite looking for somewhere to go with the ball. Carson's going to launch it and knock down a triple. Carson, Leafite knocks it down. JCC's lead increases to 5. 4.5 minutes gone in this first half. Petty to the basket, loses the ball, gets it back. A 3 by Lee, no good. Another offensive board. And a foul that time as Skinner went back up with a third opportunity for MacU. And it looks like an offensive foul was called that time. 25. Iselli was called for the foul. Timeout on the floor. And again, MacU started off kind of quickly there with a 4-2 lead, and then JCC 7 straight points, and they are currently up by 5 here with 15-18 left on the clock. Jaguars averaging 67 points a game, 41% from the field, 35% from three-point range. So for them, they're going to want to get the ball in the hands of Jamal Miller, Khalik Boston, their 2 leading scorers. And they can put their best players in good positions. They will put themselves in a good position to get win number 1 this evening. And now going to the line for 2. Actually, correction, Iselli was not fouled, or Iselli was fouled. It was actually Skinner going to the line, excuse me. The foul was given to Hemby. And Skinner knocks down the first free throw. So James Hemby with 1 foul, Nate Jackson with a foul, Michael Boone with a foul for JCC. Soft touch on the second free throw from Skinner. And now the lead for JCC is trimmed to just 3. About 5 minutes gone. Harassed in the backcourt was West. And now Jackson shoots a three. It's an air ball. Here comes MacU. Led by Jeffrey Wellen Sr., formerly of the New South Athletic Conference. And a nice scoop and a basket that time for Dontrell Lee. And MacU pulls within one. West for three. Back rim too strong. Rebound to Ruffin. MacU now looking to take the lead. Ruffin in the corner for three. He got it. Tyrone Ruffin Jr. for three, and that puts MacU in front by two. Lee fight. West has it now in the hands of Hemby, who nearly traveled. 15 on the shot clock. Lee fight, step back three, no good. Jackson with the offensive board, and he's fouled going up. And the foul that time on Ruffin. Going to the line is Nathan Jackson. Jackson knocks down the free throw. Right now on the season, Jackson listed as a 50% free throw shooter. He's knocked down three consecutive. But again, stats in the beginning of the season are always going to be a little skewed, a little wonky. Jackson misses that free throw. So 3 of 4 so far on the start here for Jackson. JCC with a 1-point lead. Or, excuse me, MacU with a 1-point lead. Ball out of bounds. It will stay with the Mustangs. And into the ball game, Rafiq Coles will come in. He'll replace Tyrone Ruffin Jr. Also, Dwayne Pickering has entered the ball game for MacU. MacU only with 2 subs on the bench. Stepping out of bounds that time was Lee along the baseline. JCC with a chance here to retake the lead. And it's Lee Fight still running the point. JCC still running with their starters. Lee Fight. He's got Hemby down low in the post. 10 on the shot clock for the Jags. Lee Fight was looking. He's got Hemby, but the ball stolen from behind. Here comes Skinner. Skinner up and flushes it. Jaden Skinner with a dunk. He's up to 4 points. And MacU here with the lead. 3-point lead on the road, and West nearly had a bucket there. Had the bruises, but not the bucket, and he'll go to the line for 2. Foul is going to be on Jaden Skinner. And that's his first foul of the game. West knocks down the first free throw. Again, Cardell West. Misses the second free throw. And we're level at 11 right now. .20 on the shot clock for MacU. 2 shooters on the wing for the Mustangs. Petty thought about the 3. Skinner will take it. No good. Chase down the offensive board is Petty. Pickering got it blocked by Hemby. And here comes West with the basketball. Boone looking for some help on the perimeter. West one-on-one against Lee. Taking him inside. Cardell West, no. Rebound by Lee. Here comes MacU. And another bucket for the Mustangs. And Dontrell Lee gets that one. Three ball is good from Michael Boone. And JCC pulls within one. Coles now in the hands of Lee. Around the horn to Ruffin. Lee is wide open for three, and he knocks it down. Dontrell Lee with 8 points. And JCC trailing by 4 here in their gym. 8.5 minutes gone in this first half. Lee fight. Carson trying to take Pickering to the basket, dumps it off to Jackson. Jackson with the soft touch and the roll. And Jackson with 2 more for him. He's got 7. Around the horn, Skinner from way downtown. Too strong. Rebound to West. Cardell West against Skinner. And looks like a timeout taken here. Timeout it will be a timeout for JCC and a media timeout as well. A 30-second timeout. We're going to take a quick break here. We'll be back. MacU up by 2 over JCC. Back here in Smithfield, Mustangs from MacU with the early lead here over Johnston Community College. 18-16. We have 10:54 left in the first half. Leading the way for MacU right now, Dontrell Lee with 8, Jaden Skinner with 4, Tyrone Ruffin with 3, Sincere Petty with 3. And for JCC, Nate Jackson has 7 points. Michael Boone knocked down a triple for Lloyd Wheeler's team. And we're going to get our first look at Killian McCarthy out of Ireland, as well as Khalik Boston, who are now in the game for the Jaguars. And they will join James Hemby, Nate Jackson, and Michael Boone. On the floor for MacU, Tyrone Ruffin, Rafiq Coles, Sincere Petty, Dwayne Pickering, and also Keenan Iseli. A correction is Sincere Petty out there. This is Khalik Boston with the basketball. Turnaround shot by Boone, too strong. Rebound in the hands of Tyrone Ruffin Jr. Dontrell Lee gives it up. He's got Skinner. Now in the corner, a 3-ball by Petty. No good. Rebound to Killian McCarthy. McCarthy has his hands on it now inside to Moore. McCarthy for 3, in and out. Offensive board by Jackson. Foul on the floor here. And the foul will be, they said number 8, but there is no number 8 on MacU. Ball stolen. Here comes the Mustangs. Shot blocked by McCarthy and then put back home by Petty. Sincere Petty, right place, right time. And now MacU's lead is increased by 4. We're midway through this first half. McCarthy with a little fadeaway from the baseline. Rebounded by Skinner. Yaselli waiting at the scores table to re-enter the game for MacU. Petty works it around here to Skinner. JCC chasing the Mustangs off the three-point line. Stolen that time by Hemby. Here comes James Hemby. No one paying attention to Hemby. Off the glass, no. And two Jags there getting in each other's way. It results in a turnover. Nine minutes and 14 seconds left in the first half. And so far, MacU has been the better team. JCC off to a slow start. The Jaguars, again, looking for their first win here in front of a good-sized home crowd here today. A lot of folks here on a Friday night. Lee. Back to Lee from Petty. 15 on the shot clock for MacU. Step back three by Skinner. Oh, no, by Coles, that is, and no good. Here comes JCC. West, McCarthy, Boston. Boston from the free throw line, nothing but net. Welcome to the game, Khalik Boston. He knocks down his first basket. JCC trailing by 2. Three ball in the corner. Too strong. But ball out of bounds. Hit part of the basket extension up there, so a turnover. All right, here comes Khalik Boston. West. West off the glass, too strong. Good defense by Yaselli. And now shot blocked from behind. Ruffin took the attempt, but he was fouled on the attempt by Khalik Boston. That will be his first. And going to the line for 2 free throws, Tyrone Ruffin Jr. And now Leafheit back into the game. West will take a seat. Second free throw, also no good. Loose ball, who's it belong to? The Mustangs, to JCC. Ruffin missed both free throws. But despite that, MacU still in front by 2. 8 minutes left in this first half. Leafheit had a screen from McCarthy, didn't really want it or need it. A 3-ball this time from way downtown, and that's Khalik Boston. 5 points for Khalik. And now JCC back in front. And looks like a timeout will be called by Jeffrey Wellens here. MacU wants to talk it over. 7 minutes and 48 seconds left in the first period. And right now the score, you can see it on the screen there, 21-20 in favor of Johnston Community College. Really good ball game so far between these two teams. You know, basketball is a game of runs. And sometimes the energy level can dip a little bit, but you can find it in that, you find that reserve tank and you find that extra boost to help get you through. And currently that's what JCC is doing. They have retaken the lead after starting off pretty slowly. But Lloyd Wooler's team in the timeout, talking things over and trying to decide the best strategy to slow down the MacU Mustangs here. It's a combination of Dontrell Lee Sincere, Petty, and Tyrone Ruffin off to a pretty good start. Petty with 5 points, Lee with 8, Ruffin with 3, Skinner with 4. It's been a team effort so far for MacU. JCC again battling back and holding on to this 1-point lead. 7:48 to go, MacU's basketball. Around the horn, it's Jontrell Lee in the corner for 3. No good for Petty. Rebound chased down by Boston. Boston all the way with the floater. Khalik Boston has 7. And now the lead increases for JCC. They're up by 3. Skinner, the floater, too strong. Last touch by Boone. It will be last touch by the Mustangs. JCC basketball. Nearly a turnover that time as Leafite nearly mishandled the basketball. Good pass inside to Jackson. Jackson against 2 Mustangs, and he puts it home. Nathan Jackson with 9 points. Mustangs deficit has grown to 5 now. This is Ruffin. Cross-court pass. He's got Skinner. Wide open is Dontrell Lee for 3. No good. Offensive board by Ruffin. Another offensive rebound, and Ruffin puts it back home. He's got 5. Jeffrey Wellens encouraging his team to play better defensively. They've been fouling a little too much for his liking. And this one right there on cue on Dontrell Lee. It's 5th team foul for MacU. .620 left in this first half. JCC up by 3. Leafite had Boone with a screen. Leafite decides to take it himself. Oh, nearly had the bounce. Rebound to Lee. Here comes MacU. Skinner spinning into the paint. No. Tapped up, no. Jaguars avoid it that time. They've got numbers if they push it. McCarthy off the glass, no. Didn't get a good position there, kind of rushed that shot. Nearly a steal by Jackson. But that time Boston was caught holding. And Khalik Boston with the foul. It's his 2nd. Five-team fouls for JCC. Petty thought about the 3, backed out of it. Working it around. Ruffin will take it and make it. Tyrone Ruffin Jr., he's up to 8 points, and this game is level again at 25. 5:20 to go until halftime. It's been a quick moving first half. Jackson, nice move. Mid-range, no. Rebound to Skinner. MacU with a chance to retake the lead. Petty. Lee in the paint against McCarthy. Tap up, no. Offensive board is Iseli off the glass, off the back of the rim, and no good. And he will go to the line for 2. Boone with the foul, that's his 2nd. Team 6th. And to the free throw line will go Keenan Iseli. And first free throw, no good. Keenan Iseli makes the 2nd free throw. Jags down by 1 with the basketball. Jamal Miller in the game. Miller fade away and knocks it down. Steps into the game. 10 seconds later, he's on the scoreboard. And JCC retakes the lead with that basket. 4.5 left until halftime. A 3-ball by Ruffin. They don't respect it. He's going to keep knocking him down. That's the second three-pointer. And now MacU retakes the lead. Correction, it's his third three-pointer. Turnover by JCC. MacU basketball. And actually the foul on Hemby, that's the team's 7th foul, and now Dontrell Lee shooting 1 and 1. Lee right now with 8 points and makes the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw as well. MacU now with a 4-point lead. Khalik Lassiter in the game for JCC now. Orion Champion in the game. A 3-ball. That time, no good. Putback is too strong by West. Again, Miller and West both missing. A golden opportunity for JCC. Now a steal. Here come the Jags. Into the paint. It's West. Can't finish. And Iselli had the rebound, but tipped off of his own hand, and it will stay with JCC. 3 minutes and 47 seconds to go in this first half. And we will take a timeout. 3 minutes and 47 seconds to go. This is our under 4-minute timeout, and we'll be back with more after this. (31-27) in favor of MacU in the early going here. Again, appreciate all of you joining us here tonight in Smithfield. I'm Craig Green, CG. You can follow me online at Craig G Sports. JCC now looking to erase this deficit. Miller got 2 stabs at it. And the rebound to Ruffin. Again, MacU with a 4-point lead. The basketball, 3.5 to go until halftime. Here's Lee with a drop step. Hard off the glass, no. Rebound by Pickering. It's stolen away. Pickering's down. And they will stop play to check on Dwayne Pickering. But he said he's okay. He got up. He just took a hard shot. He said he's all right. Yeah, Pickering took a hard shot. Absorbed it for a minute, got up, said he's okay, but Iselli will take his place. Being that they stopped play to attend to him, he will have to come out. So 3:23 on the clock. Again, JCC down by 4. They do have the basketball on the court for JCC. Leaf Height, Hemby, Miller, West, and also Lassiter. Miller out to Leaf Height, 17 on the shot clock. Lassiter for 3, no. Miller with the rebound, almost blocked from behind by Iselli, but Miller gets the rebound and the putback, and JCC trailing only by 2. We're under 3 minutes to go until halftime. MacU so far been the better team. They've been more disciplined. They've been finding their shots, not rushing things. Skinner Nearly a travel by Lee. Ball stolen away. Here comes Khalik Lassiter. Lassiter against two Mustangs, blocked. Will they count the basket? They will count the basket and say goaltending. So count the basket for Khalik Lassiter. Skinner, I thought it was a bang-bang play. Very close to blocking that. I mean, there is no replay. So the officials calling the court stands. Right now we are leveled at 31. Cross-court pass stolen. Here comes Miller. Miller weaving through traffic. Miller, what a finish. Awesome finish by Jamal Miller. JCC retakes the lead. Skinner wide open. Offensive board to Coles. Mustangs will reset. Lee with 10 on the shot clock. Screen from Misselli. And this is Skinner, had a shot blocked by Hemby. Here comes JCC. West up and under, no. Rebound to Coles. Minute and a half left. Skinner. Excuse me, that was Ruffin Jr. with the basket. And Ruffin up to 13 points. This is Skinner for three. Or Miller for three, excuse me. And an air ball and a turnover, and JCC turns it over again. And MacU will call a timeout here again. They're wanting to manage this final 1 minute and 7 seconds. 30-second timeout for MacU as Jeffrey Wellens talking to his team. I think Jeffrey Wellens has done a fantastic job of managing this ball game here, breaking it up into portions and segments, not letting his team expend too much energy. And they're also doing a pretty good job of staying out of foul trouble as well. Lee has one, Ruffin with one, Skinner with one, Coles with one, and Iselli with one. And JCC, on the other hand, again, another tight ball game that they've been into. They faced a lot of tough competition in the beginning of the season. But that competition, that's what hardens you and gets them ready for Region 10 play. Final minute of the first half, MacU basketball. 3-ball in the corner, in and out for Ruffin. Hemby with the board. Under a minute now. Mustangs pressing, trapping. JCC moving the basketball to get out of it. Ooh, what a move by Lassiter. Khalik Lassiter, the hop step, the Euro step, and it was a thing of beauty. JCC retakes the lead. Corner three, in and out for Coles. Offensive board nearly put back home by Skinner, knocked out of his hand. It will stay with MacU. 29.1 on the game clock, 19 on the shot clock. Coles tried to dump it off to Ruffin. Ball stolen. JCC can take the final shot here. No shot clock. Miller, no. Hemby rolled off the leg of Iselli, but they're going to say MacU basketball. Excuse me, JCC basketball. MacU touched it last. 17.9 on the game clock here. Carson should be in any rush, and they turn it over. MacU now will get the final stab at it with a chance to tie or take the lead. In the corner. 3-ball. That's good. Jaden Skinner puts MacU in front as we hit the halftime break. So here at halftime, it is MacU 36, JCC 35. We will be back with more after this. We will see you guys for the second half of action in just a little while. We're about to start our second half of play here with Mid-Atlantic Christian University, the MACU Mustangs. They are currently leading Johnston Community College by scores 36-35 in the first half. MACU led in scoring by Tyrone Ruffin Jr. He had 13 points for Mid-Atlantic Christian, followed up by Dontrell Lee. And Lee in the first half added in 11 for MACU, or make that 10 for Lee. Skinner chipped in with 10 points as well. Sincere Petty with 5. And Keenan Iselli made a free throw. On the other side for JCC, led in the first half by Khalid Boston. He had 8 points, or 7 points. 4 for Lassiter, 6 for Miller. Nate Jackson had 9 points. Cardell West with 1. Carson Leafheight with 5. And Boone with 3. Second half starts. JCC with the basketball. It's Khalik Boston on the dribble. He's going to take a 3. No good. Jackson with the offensive board, fighting hard down low. And Nate Jackson gets his 11th point of the ball game. And just like that, JCC retakes the lead. 3-point attempt too strong that time by Skinner. The ball out of bounds. It's JCC's basketball. Again in the first half for MACU. Dontrell Lee with 10 points. Ruffin with 10. And that one in and good for Jamal Miller. And JCC's lead now up to 3, early stages of the second half. And Ruffin gets a layup, and that brings MACU a little bit closer. Miller thought about it from about 4 feet behind the line. Carson Leafheight won't think about it. He's going to take it and make it a triple. And Leafheight knocks it down. And JCC's lead is 4. Step back three-pointer, nothing but air, but on the offensive boards are the Mustangs. 2 attempts at it. No dice. Team's fighting hard for it. Mustangs with the ball. Three-pointer on the outside. No good by Lee. Another opportunity for MACU. They are crashing the boards hard here. Skinner fouled on his way up, and he'll shoot 2. That foul will go against Jackson. That is Jackson's first foul, or second foul. And Skinner at the line to shoot 2. Skinner misses the first free throw. And you have the Jaguars dance team trying to disrupt Skinner. And Skinner knocks down the second free throw. He's up to 11. It is a 3-point lead for JCC. Ball stolen. Here comes Pickering. Pickering, no good. Took a lot of contact, no call. Offensive board, Lee, it's in the hands of Lee. Dontrell Lee finishes. And Dontrell Lee brings MACU back within 1. Miller with the jump shot, no. Hemby working hard for the offensive board. Here comes Miller, super athletic, no. Rebound to Petty. And ball knocked out of bounds. It's going to belong to JCC. And now here comes JCC with the basketball. 2.5 minutes gone in the second half. And they lead by a singleton. Miller into the paint. No, the tap by Miller. 3 chances for Jamal Miller. And Miller scores. JCC's lead is 3 now. 3 minutes gone in the second half. Skinner for 3. No good. Hemby with the rebound. Here comes Jamal Miller, the floater. No. Hemby trying to challenge Pickering for the rebound, but Pickering boxed him out. Into the paint. Nice scoop that time by Dontrell Lee. And Lee now with 15 points. MacU trailing by 1. Lee. McCarthy gives it up. Boston, no. Miller for 3. No. Here comes Tyrone Ruffin. JCC camping out in the paint. Skinner's fadeaway, no. Air ball. Offensive board. Put back home by Petty. And number 10, Sincere Petty, fouled by number 10, Killian McCarthy. And McCarthy's first foul, count the bucket. And MacU has retaken the lead by 1. Petty at the line. He's got 7 points, looking to make it 8. Substitutions now for JCC. Boone comes back in, and Hemby will take a seat. You can expect Boone and McCarthy to play down low for the Jaguars. That free throw no good for Petty. Boone, too strong. A lot of contact down low. Boone gets a second chance. Michael Boone finishes. And that puts JCC back up in front by 1. Boone with 5. A 3 ball. No good. Rebound this time by Boston. Here comes the Jaguars. They have numbers. And the finish at the rim by Jamal Miller. He's got 12. JCC's lead now is 3 with 4.5 minutes gone roughly here in the second half. MacU working the ball around the horn. Shot no good. Jaguars looking for somewhere to go. Stolen by MacU. Up and flushing it home is Jaden Skinner over 2 Jaguars. Good gravy. What a finish by Jaden Skinner. He elevated and slammed it down. All right, a technical foul that time on the dunk by Tyrone Ruffin. And we will take a timeout here after that. Our under 16-minute timeout. And after we come back from the timeout, Johnston Community College will get 1 free throw after the dunk. Again, Skinner went home and flushed it down. And then Ruffin tapped the glass, and that was a technical foul. And again, our referee Chelsea Schweers made the call. Referees for today's ball game: Chelsea Schweers, Dustin Null, and Misty Rye. $15 minutes left in this game, 15:01 to be exact. So after today, Johnston Community College has a couple of road contests coming up. Tuesday the 25th, right before Thanksgiving. They have a couple games surrounding Thanksgiving, the Thanksgiving holiday. They'll travel down and take on the Flyers of Sandhill Community College next Tuesday night at 7 o'clock, and then a matinee Saturday the 29th out there near Salisbury to take on the Yetis of Cleveland Community College, and then they'll return home after a long break to take on Pitt Community College right here in Smithfield. And Killian McCarthy will take the technical free throw, and he misses it. Second one coming up for McCarthy. Looking to get his name in the score sheet. And McCarthy misses both. Plenty of opportunities for JCC. Don't want to squander them here. They've been turning the basketball over. They've been letting MacU crash the boards. They're going to have to knock down some baskets and play their best basketball here if they want to get win number one. Orion Champion in the game, along with Lassiter, Miller, who takes the three, too strong. He's got Boone and Killian McCarthy with him as well. Here comes MacU. Skinner. No. Battling down low is Selly for the basketball. Tipped out of bounds by a couple of Jaguars. 19 on the shot clock for MacU. Into the hands of Skinner. Selly turns it over. JCC, they have the numbers actually. Moore can't handle the basketball. He turns it back over. Here comes Dontrell Lee. Lee finds his man in the corner. And that time intercepted by Champion. Lassiter up. That shot blocked. Oh, they will count the basket. Count the basket for Khalik Lassiter. They'll say goaltending. And Jackson will re-enter the game here. And Jamal Miller will take a seat. So again, count the basket for Khalik Lassiter. JCC up by 3. 14 minutes, just a little over 14 minutes left in the game. Really good ball game. Really good crowd here today as well in Smithfield. Little drop step inside. My goodness, nice move, Sincere Petty. Petty's up to 9. MacU's deficit is 1. Make it back to 3 as Khalik Lassiter takes it to the basket. Lassiter up to 8. Coming in off the bench with some offense. Lee has Pickering in the corner, couldn't handle the ball. This is Skinner, and Skinner, Jaden Skinner, finishing. It's a 1-point lead for the Jaguars. Champion gives it up to Lassiter. Now a 3-ball attempted that time by Champion. No good, gets his own rebound. Lassiter for 3, cha-ching. Khalik Lassiter knocks down the triple. He's got 11. JCC's lead is 4. Pickering thought about it. Skinner will take it and make it. Jaden Skinner leading all scorers with 17 points right now. MacU hanging around here, making JCC work hard tonight. There's Champion, looking like one, knocking down that mid-range jump shot. Orion Champion with his first 2 points of the game. JCC's lead back to 4. Lee with the basketball. Skinner, that's a Selly, 25, not 2. 10 on the shot clock. Pickering, 3-ball, no good. Flying in with Skinner for the rebound. Couldn't get it, but it stays with MacU. Ball tipped around. Pickering fouled by either Boone or Jackson. And Boone will get the foul. That's foul number 3 on Michael Boone. And Pickering will go to the line for 2. Looking to bring MacU back within 2. Subs at the table now for the Mustangs. Ruffin and Coles will come back in. Iselli will take a seat, as will Skinner. Free throw is good from Pickering. MacU trailing by 4. JCC with the ball. Champion looking for somewhere to go. Cardell West back in the game. Lassiter, fancy feet, ball turned over. Here comes Petty. Petty tried to flush it, and he was fouled that time by McCarthy. Sincere Petty got way above the rim, but he was met in the sky by Killian McCarthy, the big man out of Ireland. And with that, we will take our under 12-minute timeout. 11 minutes, 48 seconds left in this ball game. 57-54 in favor of JCC. (57-54) in favor of Johnston Community College. I'm Craig Green, live here in Smithfield, North Carolina at the Wall-Ennis Gymnasium on the campus of Innovation Academy, right here in the heart of JoCo. It's been a back-and-forth game so far today. JCC trailed by 1 at the break. MacU had the lead. And now MacU at the line as well for 2 with Sincere Petty. He was fouled by McCarthy. Free throws, not been the friend so far of MacU. Petty misses. Got to knock down the freebies when you got a chance, especially in a tight ball game, especially on the road. And Petty gets the second one to fall. MacU trailing by just 2. Rashawn Freeney in the game for JCC. Miller back in. Freeney take a 3, no good. Offensive board that time by Jackson. Couldn't put it home. Here comes the Mustangs. Pass inside, that shot blocked from behind. Petty's shot blocked by Jackson. The ball tipped out of bounds, and it will be JCC basketball. Petty didn't agree with the call. And Sean Freeney in the game running the point. Nearly intercepted that time by Ruffin. Freeney looking for somewhere to go with the ball. Guarded tightly on the outside by Coles. McCarthy, shot blocked. Met at the rim by Pickering. Here comes MacU. Working his way inside was Lee. Gives it up. Ruffin for 3, you know it. Tyrone Ruffin Jr. for 3. And now MacU has retaken the lead. Jackson. And 1. Nate Jackson takes the bump and the bruises. Gets the bucket. Rafiq Coles with the foul. That's 2 on Coles. And Jackson up to 13 points, and he'll shoot 1. The friendly roll that time for Jackson as he makes his 14th point of the game. JCC up by 2 once again. 10.5 left in this game. In the corner for 3. Too strong. That was Petty out there. MacU keeps possession. Ruffin. Pass intercepted into the hands of Miller. The athletic Miller gives it up in the corner, but the pass a little too errant. He was trying to find Boston in the corner. Another turnover. Both teams playing pretty disciplined basketball. Only 4 fouls or 6 fouls combined. 2 for JCC, 4 for JCC, 2 for MacU. Lee thought about the triple. Skinner. Skinner was fouled, and that's McCarthy's 3rd foul, fouled by McCarthy on the baseline. And 5 team fouls now on JCC. Under 10 minutes to go here. 3 ball from Skinner, too strong, offensive board to Pickering. JCC's got to box out here. They cannot let MacU continue to get multiple chances. Lee gives it up, passes it into the 3rd row, almost into the hand of one of our young fans. 9 minutes and 40 seconds left in this game. Rashawn Freeney with the basketball out of Mount Zion Christian Academy. Killian McCarthy with his hands on it. He's got Jackson. Jackson stumbles, bumbles, but draws a foul underneath, and that foul's on Pickering. And Jackson will go to the line for 2. Again, Pickering with his first. 4 fouls now apiece on MacU and on Johnston Community College. And Jackson at the line for 2. Now Jackson up to 15 points with that free throw, looking to make it 16 here. First-year player for the Jaguars. Knocks it down. And it's a 4-point lead for JCC. MacU with the ball, 9:20 left. Thought about the 3. Was Skinner, he hesitated. Lee in the corner. He's got Ruffin. Ruffin knocks down a triple. Tyrone Ruffin Jr. with a triple. It's a 1-point lead now for JCC. Freeney thought about it. Gets a screen from McCarthy. He's going to launch it from way downtown. Offensive board to Miller. Boston. Miller off the glass. Jamal Miller. The assist by Boston. I think fatigue may have played a little factor in that one defensively for MacU. Pickering in the corner for 3, in and out. Freeney may have got away with a foul. Here comes Miller. Good gravy. Jamal Miller flushes it down and damn near turns out the lights here in Smithfield. 8:20 left in this game. JCC by 5. Ball fake by Ruffin. Too strong. McCarthy with the rebound. Here come the Jaguars up by 5. Looking for more. Freeney. Ball is tapped out of bounds off the knee of Lee as he tried to steal it away. 21 on the shot clock for JCC. Ruffin nearly had a steal on the inbounds. Freeney working his way to the basket. Foul. No, it was not fouled. Shot was blocked. Hit the deck. But the ball was blocked and knocked out of bounds. It would be JCC ball when we return. 7:59 on the game clock here. 16 on the shot clock for Johnston Community College. And we are at our media timeout. We're going over the leading scorers so far. Again, Johnston Community College right now. They are led by Jackson and Miller, who have 16 points apiece. Khalik Lassiter has 11. On the opposite side, Tyrone Ruffin Jr. of MacU, he leads all scorers with 18 points. He's knocked down 3 threes. Dontrell Lee has 15. Jaden Skinner with 17. Sincere Petty with 10. And again, we've played 12 minutes in this second half. It's been a tight ball game all the way through. And right now, JCC on a nice run here. Their biggest lead of the second half. And they would like to increase it here on this possession. Again, they've got 16 on the shot clock and 7:59 on the game clock. In the game for JCC, McCarthy, Lassiter, Jackson, Miller, and Boston. Lassiter looking for somewhere to go with the ball. He finds Miller. Boston against Ruffin. 10 on the shot clock for the Jags. Lassiter with 6 and 5. Lassiter 4 and 3. 2, 1. He's going to have to shoot it. Then knocks down a triple. That was Jamal Miller right in the nick of time. Gets off that 3 and makes it. The JCC Jaguars up by 8 after that 3 ball. Ruffin, nowhere to go. Intercepted by McCarthy. He traveled. McCarthy looked like a running back there as he started sprinting. He was sprinting towards the end zone. Mac Hughes basketball. After the turnover that time, McCarthy got the steal and then turned it right back over. And Mac Hughes got to try to stop the bleeding here. They've gone cold. Defense from the Jaguars has been pretty good. That pass that time from Ruffin Jr. all the way to Coach Jeffrey Wellens on the sideline. Another turnover for JCC, or forced by JCC. Now we're seeing pressing in the backcourt now. Ruffin, again, it's now or never for Mac Hughes. You're going to have to at this point. Jags up by 8 with the basketball, 7 minutes left in the game. Lassiter had it stolen away. Here comes Mac Hughes. They've got numbers. It's Skinner puts it home. Jaden Skinner with 19. Full court press, and that time nearly stolen by Petty, but a turnover nonetheless. Mac Hughes gets what they want, and that's the basketball back. And here comes Mac Hughes. Down by 2 possessions. Sincere Petty. 3 ball. Cha-ching. Dontrell Lee knocks down a triple. He's got 18. And a timeout called by JCC to talk it over. An 8-point lead has now been trimmed down to 3. Johnston Community College takes a timeout to talk things over. And it will be a 30-second timeout here. Again, so far in the second half, Mac Hughes has scored 30 points, JCC with 34. And that 4-point swing is why the Jags have a 3-point lead here with 6:33 to go in the game. Another tough contest for Lloyd Wheeler's team. Again, they've run the gauntlet so far in this season. They've been battered, bruised, beaten, but not deterred. They stay determined here, and they keep fighting from minute 1 through minute 40. And today, that fight has led them to have a 3-point lead here late in the second half, 6.5 to go. Can they finish the job is the question. Miller will inbound for JCC. Full court press by the Mac Hughes Mustangs. JCC gets it across. Miller thought about it. McCarthy gets the soft roll. Killian McCarthy, welcome to the ball game. 5-point lead for JCC. There is Petty in the corner for 3. It's good. Sincere Petty breaks it a 3-point, makes it a 2-point game. 6 minutes left on full court press again from Jeffrey Wellens' side. And turned over by Freeney. Good pressure on the ball that time by Skinner. Neither team in foul trouble in terms of the bonus or the double bonus. 4 fouls apiece. Good disciplined defense by both JCC and MACU. And now the Mustangs with a chance to tie or take the lead here. 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in the game. Ruffin, Petty, Skinner, and Skinner fouled on his way to the basket by Jackson. Three fouls on Jackson. And now going to the line to try to tie this game is Skinner. Skinner 3 of 4 from the line so far in this ball game, and he's got a chance here to level things up and erase an 8-point deficit. Lots of condensation on the floor. These players are fighting through the blood, sweat, and tears of college basketball here on a Friday night. A long trip back to Elizabeth City. You know the Mustangs would love to take the W with them. And looks like we are ready for our free throws here. Jaden Skinner to the line for 2. He's got 19 points, 3 of 4 from the line. And staying out of foul trouble. That's been a big key to this game, is that MACU has done a really good job defensively. My goodness, an air ball. Second free throw from Skinner, 0 for 2. Golden opportunity blown that time. Basketball made its way over here to the broadcast position. I got my dribble on for a second. 2-point lead for JCC. They've got the basketball, 5.5 left in this game. Full court press by MACU is still a thing. Freeney got his hands on it. The floater high off the glass. My goodness, Rashawn Freeney. Nice take that time by Freeney. The lead is 4 for JCC. Petty in the corner. Ruffin. Petty. Tipped and stolen. Here comes Jackson. Jackson nearly traveled. McCarthy with it in his hands. He's looking for help. Skinner nearly took it away. 21 on the shot clock. And we are under 5 minutes to go. 4:55 even on the clock right now. Well, 5 is an odd number. You know what I mean. Orion Champion back in the game as well. Jamal Miller. Miller with a 20-footer. Got wedged in between the basket and the rim and the backboard. And that results in a jump ball, which will actually be a turnover. The alternating possession will belong to Mid-Atlantic Christian. Here, Jeffrey Wellens telling his team, take care of the basketball. No turnovers, no empty possessions. You're down by 4 on the road, and clock is running out. Skinner off the glass. Not strong enough. Here comes JCC. They're, again, MACU pressing hard. Champion looking for McCarthy. Champion's going to take it himself. The scoop, no. Petty with the rebound. 4:15 to go. Petty. Skinner. Cross-court pass to Lee. Petty for 3. Off the glass, and it's good. Sincere Petty brings MACU within 1. The full-court press by MACU. Under 4 minutes left. Ball stolen. It's in the hands of Ruffin. Ruffin to the basket. Floats it up and got it to go. Bucket in the bruises. 20 points for Ruffin. And the foul. The foul will go against Freeney. That's his first. And it's a 1-point game. 3:49 to go. We're going to take immediate timeout. JCC nursing a 1-point lead. We'll be back after this. Three minutes and 49 seconds left in this ball game. Johnston Community College 73, Mid-Atlantic Christian 72. To the line, shooting a free throw is Jaden Skinner, Tyrone Ruffin Jr. shooting the end one. Remember, he got a technical foul earlier in the second half after a dunk by Skinner. This to tie the game. And no, can't do it. Off the rim for Ruffin. Full court press once again by JCC. McCarthy loses the ball, but Jackson gets it back. Jackson with the layup. Nate Jackson. He's got 18. JCC's lead is 3. In the corner, Skinner for 3. Too strong. Petty, strong hands with the offensive board. Ruffin for 3. No. Jaguars with the rebound. And they have the 1-point lead. Look out, Miller tried to flush it. And he was fouled. And Miller to the line for 2. Miller misses the free throw. Count the foul against Skinner. Jim goes extra quiet here as Miller goes to the line. And he gets the second one to rattle home. Miller's up to 20. The lead is 2 points for Johnston Community College. Ruffin. Skinner with the ball in his hands. Under 3 minutes left. This is Lee. Lee with the jump step. Throws it right into the hands of Miller. Jamal Miller. Trying to keep his dribble. Ball worked around the perimeter. JCC slowing things down here. 20 on the shot clock. 2:40 on the game clock. Jags up by 2. And they got the ball. Miller thought about the 3. Gets a screen from Jackson. Look at Jamal Miller. Knocks down the 20-footer. JCC's lead back up to 4. A lot of contact underneath. No call. Mustangs want a call. Lee for 3. Too strong. Iselli fighting for the ball. Can't get it. And now a foul in the backcourt. 2:14 to go in JCC. Leading by 4, the momentum back on their side again. And Lee with the foul. That is his 3rd, his 2nd. Miller will take a seat. He's had a good run here. And Khalik Lassiter will take his place. Next foul for JCC or for MacU will put next foul on either side will put the other team in the bonus. Again, full court press this time by MacU. Champion escapes with the ball. We're down to the final 2 minutes. And now a turnover that time is Jackson just took his eyes off the basketball, lost his concentration. And now 2 minutes exactly on this clock. MacU with a chance here to try to reduce the lead from 4 down to 2 or maybe 1. Skinner, had the flush, no, but put back home by Iselli. Keenan Iselli, Johnny on the spot. It's a 2-point lead. Under 2 minutes to go. Full court press. McCarthy's got it in his hands. McCarthy off the glass, no. Iselli with it. MacU with a chance to tie or take the lead. Lee. Petty. 4-3. Too strong. Ruffin gets the offensive board. Knocked down from behind, no call. Lee to the basket and fouled on his way up. 78 seconds to go in this ball game. McCarthy with his 4th. And Dontrell Lee with a chance to tie this game at 78 with 78 seconds left. First one is good for Lee. Lee up to 19. McCarthy will take a seat. Miller will come back in. McCarthy's got 4. Lloyd Wheeler doesn't want to lose his presence down low. And this game is tied at 78. Dontrell Lee with 2 big free throws. And we are right back to where we started. 38 minutes and 50 seconds ago. The flush that time by Miller, couldn't get it. Off the floater by Boston, and MacU with a chance now to take the lead. 1 minute left. Level at 78. Ruffin. Ball poked away. Kept in the hands of Lee. Petty fouled. Petty was fouled. And he will go to the line for a 1-and-1. And the foul is on Miller. So Sincere Petty has 16 points in today's game. He's 1 of 3 from the free throw line. But with 48 seconds to go, he's got a chance to put his team in front. And Petty makes the first. Petty taking his time with it. Misses the second free throw. Offensive board by Skinner. Skinner fouled on the way up, this time by Jackson. .42 to go. JCC, again, the rebounding has come back to bite them in the tail. That offensive board is going to put Skinner at the line for 2 more with a chance to increase the lead as MacU, are 1-and-1, and now it will be 2. And Skinner makes the first. This has been an exciting game, back and forth. Skinner puts MacU up by 3. He's up to 21. Full court press again by the Mustangs. JCC's got to break the press. They get across the timeline. Champion. Lassiter. Miller. Lassiter again. Champion for 3. You know it! Orion Champion off the glass. The bank is open in Smithfield. And we are level at 81. 20 seconds left. Timeout. Jeffrey Wellens and MacU. The shot clock is off. And what a shot by Orion Champion. Off the glass and good from the wing. And now, if you're MacU here, you've got all 19 seconds to use at your disposal. You don't have to rush a shot. You're not trailing. It is even Steven right now with 19.9 to go. But again, good job by Jeffrey Wellens and his team. They've stayed out of foul trouble. All 7 players still available to him here in this final 19.9. For JCC, 22 points for Jamal Miller, 18 for Jackson, 11 for Lassiter, 8 for Leaf Height. On the other side for Mac U, 20 points for Ruffin, 21 for Skinner, 20 for Lee, 16 for Petty. And on the floor for Mac U, they'll send out Lee, Ruffin, Skinner, Petty, and Iselli. They're starting 5. For JCC, it will be Miller, Lassiter, Champion, Jackson, and Khalik Boston. 19.9 to go. Mac U basketball. This game is level. And there's a backcourt violation. What defense that time by Lassiter. He forced Dontrell Lee to step over the timeout, over the timeline. Timeout called by Lloyd Wheeler. 18.4 left. JCC's basketball. What a critical mistake that time by Lee. Tell you what, folks, hold on to your hats here. 18.4 left. We are level at 81. Foul count right now is 9-6. 9 fouls for JCC, so the next foul on them will put Mac U at the line for 2. And Mac U has 6 fouls. 2 timeouts left for the Mustangs, 1 for JCC. It will be Jaguars basketball. At the midcourt line, Dustin Knoll, the referee, will oversee the inbounds play. Lassiter will take the out-of-bounds play against the defense of Sincere Petty. 18.4 to go, and here we go. Champion in the backcourt with the basketball. 14 seconds left, Champions with the ball. We're down to 10. Champion 9. Champion with 8 and 7. Champion against Skinner with 6 and 5. Lassiter 5 and 4. 3. Lassiter's got to put it up. 2 and 1. Shoots it from 30 feet off the rim. No good, and we are going to overtime. Again, the last few seconds there possibly mishandled by the Jaguars. And didn't get the shot they wanted. Lassiter from about 30 feet away hit the front of the rim. And we are going to an extra session here in Smithfield. Going to take a quick break and reassess what we've seen here. It's been a heck of a ball game. It is 81-81. We'll be back in just a moment. After 40 minutes of basketball, we are still level at 81 apiece. Therefore, we will play an overtime session. Again, at the buzzer, Khalik Lassiter with a chance to win it for JCC. Hit the front of the rim from about 28, 29 feet away. And there's the tip, and it is won by JCC. Ball then stolen back by Mac U. Lee gives it up, and that's a nice play down low for Tyrone Ruffin Jr. He gets the first points of overtime. First overtime game for either side this season. MacU by 3. Lassiter for 3. Too strong. Iselli with the rebound. Skinner gives it up to Petty. Lee, he has Ruffin in the corner. Ruffin from about 20. Splash. A long 2 for Tyrone Ruffin. He's up. He's up to 24. What a bucket that time by Champion to answer. Orion Champion. It's still a 2-point lead for MacU. Petty in the corner for 3. Off the side of the backboard. Here comes Boston. Gives it up to Champion. Champion drop step in the corner. It's Lassiter for 3. You know it. Khalik Lassiter. And now the Mustangs trail by 1. JCC has retaken the lead. Skinner. He's got Iselli. Skinner is wide open. Too strong. Miller with the rebound. JCC with the ball. 3:20 left in overtime. Champion against Iselli. Fade away. No. Rebound Ruffin. MacU down by 1. 3:10 left. Skinner. Petty. Skinner. Ruffin. Lee for 3. In and out. Rebound Lassiter. Here come the Jaguars. Under 3 minutes left. Miller. The ball tipped away, no backcourt. Boston for 3. Too strong. Nothing but Mustangs underneath. Baseline. It's Lee. Can't finish. Rebound Jackson. Champion all the way, the scoop, and he's fouled on the way up. And Petty with the foul on Champion. Champion will shoot 2. Jim goes church quiet as Champion makes the first. Got 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in overtime. And second free throw, no good for Champion. MacU with a chance to tie. Our game clock and shot clock never started. So referee Chelsea Schweers will knock it down by about 3 seconds. So 2:12 on the game clock and 27 on the shot clock. Now a timeout taken by Jeffrey Wellens. So let's reassess things for you folks. At the half, MacU led 36-35. And entering overtime, both teams level at 81. JCC outscoring MacU 46-45 in the second half to bring us to the extra stanza. And we are more than halfway through that. The Jaguars with a 2-point lead. And again, what a job so far by both teams. Lloyd Wheeler and Jeffrey Wellens deserve a lot of kudos. Both teams trailed in the second half. Each team fought their way back, leveled the score to where we are sitting now at overtime. And again, 87-85 in favor of Johnston Community College. And it will be Mustangs basketball here with 2:12 to go, 27 on the shot clock. Ruffin thought about the three. He's trying to move Lee with his eyes. Skinner works his way inside. Too strong offensive board. 2 chances, nearly a third, and a jump ball called. And it will be MacU's basketball.
That was a jump ball. The ball belongs to JCC.
A correction, it will be JCC's ball. JCC won the tip-off in overtime. So not sure if that is a blown call or did they award the tip-off being won to MacU in the beginning. But nevertheless, it is JCC's basketball. 1:54 to go after the jump ball. Looks like the condensation has been wiped up to the liking of the officials and the players. .152 left, and MacU back into the full court press, down by 2. Nearly a turnover by the Jags. Lassiter with his hands on the ball, now in the hands of Boston. Champion. JCC running 3 guards out there, 10 on the shot clock. Champion works his way inside the scoop, and he got it to go. Orion Champion has come alive here in overtime. It's a 4-point lead for JCC. Skinner gave it up to Lee, pass inside. Ruffin thought he had a good look at it there, but passed it up. Nice pass underneath. And Petty fouled on his way up. Jackson with the foul. That is 5 on Nate Jackson. And that will be the last we will see of Nate Jackson. Petty misses the free throw. All right, looks like they're trying to get the amount of fouls for Jackson corrected in the score table. Confusion on whether he had 4 or 5. I believe he was at 5. So correction that he is at 4 fouls. But Petty missed the free throw. 66 seconds left. And MacU needs every basket they can get right now with the clock dwindling down. Petty misses both. So 4 fouls still on Jackson. He's still eligible to come back in. We're under a minute to go. The ball in the hands of champion JCC, up by 4. Miller back in the game as well. Champion in the corner. Lassiter for 3. Air ball. Mustangs have to hurry up here. 40 seconds left. Down by 4. Skinner. Ruffin for 3. No. Iselli dribbled it off his own thigh. Turnover. JCC basketball. The worst time for a mistake like that. And it just happened to Iselli. Mustangs going to have to foul immediately here. 33 seconds left. Got a foul, and they're not fouling. Now there's the foul given that time by Lee. That's 3 fouls on Lee. And it's a 1-and-1 opportunity for Orion Champion. Jaguars up by 4. First free throw good for Champion. And now the Jaguars will send the rest of their team down to set up defensively. to try to prevent a long pass down court to Skinner. Champion's second free throw is nothing but net. JCC with a 5-point lead. 20 seconds left. A three-pointer by Petty is no good. JCC with the rebound. Lassiter, it's in his hands. Will the Mustangs foul? Trying to. McCarthy puts it home, and that's the exclamation point. 7-6. The ball stolen away by Champion. 5-4, 3-2. And that is that. JCC gets the win. They outscore Mid-Atlantic Christian 11-4 in overtime. And what a ball game this afternoon and evening here in Johnston County, as the Jaguars get their first win of the year by a final score of 92-85 in overtime over the Mid-Atlantic Christian Mustangs. What an awesome ball game today. Orion Champion in the second half, 11 points in the second half, or 12 points that is, in the second half and in overtime. JCC led today by Jamal Miller, 22 points. Nate Jackson with 18. Khalik Lassiter with 14. Champion with 12. On the opposite side for Mac U, a valiant effort by the Mustangs, but it just was not enough. Jaden Skinner, 21 points. Tyrone Ruffin, 20. Dontrell Lee, 11. Sincere Petty with 17. But it all adds up for a Jaguar victory. This one belongs to JCC, and they are your winners today by a score of 92-85. Again, want to thank all of you for tuning in this evening, live here in Smithfield, North Carolina, from the Wall-Ennis Gymnasium on the campus of the Innovation Academy right here in beautiful Smithfield, North Carolina. I am CG Craig Green saying sayonara and buenos noches.